everyone, and welcome back to our daily English podcast where we make learning simple and very fun.
Hi, Anna. I am so happy to be here today because we have a truly useful topic for our listeners.
I am doing great, Jack. Today we are going to talk about something that makes you sound very natural.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Are we talking about those tricky phrasal verbs today?
Yes, we are. Many students feel a bit scared of them, but they are actually very easy to use.
I agree. Before we start, please remember to subscribe to our channel and give this episode a big like.
Your support helps us create more lessons for you, so please share this with your friends and family.
Okay, Anna, let's dive in. Can you explain what a phrasal verb actually is for our new friends?
Of course! A phrasal verb is just a common verb combined with a small word like up, on, or off.
So it is like a team of two words working together to create a brand new meaning, right?
That is a perfect way to describe it, Jack. It is like a word partnership that changes the action.
I like that. Let's start with our daily routine because we use these words from the moment we open our eyes.
Great idea. The very first thing we do in the morning is stop sleeping, and we call that wake up.
I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning when my phone starts making a very loud noise.
I wake up at 6, but I stay in bed for a long time because I love my warm blanket.
That leads us to our second phrase. What do you do after you finish waking up in your bed?
Well, after a few minutes, I finally leave my bed, and that action is called get up.
So wake up means your eyes are open, but get up means your body is moving out of bed.
Exactly! I wake up early, but I usually get up much later because I am a bit lazy.
I think many of our listeners can relate to that feeling on a cold Monday morning, don't you?
I am sure they can. Now, the room is dark, so what is the next thing you usually do?
I need to see where I am going, so I reach for the switch and I turn on the light.
Turn on is very common. We use it for lights, computers, and even for the coffee machine in the kitchen.
I love the smell of coffee when I turn on the machine because it tells me the day is starting.
Me too. And when we leave the room to save some money and energy, we must turn off the light.
That is an important habit. I always make sure to turn off the TV before I go out to work.
My father always shouts at me if I forget to turn off the lights in the living room at night.
Haha, my dad was the same. So turn on is to start a machine and turn off is to stop it.
Perfect. Now we are in the bathroom and it is time to get ready for the day ahead of us.
I need to wear my clothes, so I put on my favorite blue shirt and my comfortable black pants.
Put on is the action of dressing yourself. Today I put on a warm sweater because it is quite cold.
You can also put on your shoes, put on a hat, or even put on some glasses if you need them.
That is right. And what happens when you come home after a very long and busy day at work?
The first thing I do is take off my heavy shoes because I want my feet to feel free.
Take off is the opposite of put on. I always take off my coat as soon as I enter.
I also take off my watch before I wash my hands because I don't want to get it wet.
So we have put on for dressing and take off for removing your clothes or your accessories.
This is going very well, Anna. Phrasal verbs are not as difficult as people usually say they are.
I told you. Let's try another situation. Imagine you cannot find your house keys anywhere in your bag.
Oh, I hate that. I start searching everywhere, under the sofa and inside my pockets, to find them.
In English, we use the phrase look for when we are trying to find an object or a person.
I am always looking for my glasses, even when they are sitting right on top of my own head.
Haha, that happens to the best of us. Look for is much more natural than saying I am searching.
So if I am in a shop, I can tell the assistant that I am looking for a red dress.
Exactly. And when you finally find the information you need, we use a different phrase called find out.
Find out sounds like discovering something new. Can you give me a simple example of how to use it?
Sure. If you want to know what time the movie starts, you go online to find out the schedule.
Ah, I see. So I look for my physical keys, but I find out a secret or some new information.
You are a fast learner, Jack. Find out is all about getting facts and learning things you didn't know.
I found out yesterday that our favorite Italian restaurant is closed for repairs until the end of this month.
Oh, that is sad news. But that was a perfect sentence. You used the phrasal verb correctly in the past.
Thank you. Now, what if someone is telling me a story and I want them to continue speaking?
You can say go on. It is a very friendly way to tell someone to keep talking or moving.
Go on, tell me more about your trip. Is that a good way to use it in a conversation?
Yes, it is. Go on simply means continue. We also use it for events that last a long time.
Like when a meeting goes on for 3 hours and everyone starts feeling very tired and hungry?
Exactly. And our last one for today is come back, which means to return to a place again.
I am going to the supermarket now, but I promise I will come back in 20 minutes with snacks.
We always hope our listeners come back to our channel every week to hear our new English lessons.
That is a very sweet way to end our list. We have learned 10 very powerful phrasal verbs today.
Let's do a very quick review for everyone. Jack, what are the morning ones we talked about earlier?
First, you wake up in your bed, and then you get up to start your daily morning routine.
And what about the lights in your house when you enter or leave a dark room during the day?
You turn on the light to see better, and you turn off the light when you are finished.
Great. And how do we talk about the clothes we wear when we go out to meet friends?
We put on our clothes in the morning, and we take off our clothes when we get back home.
You are doing amazing. Now, what about searching for things and learning new pieces of information?
We look for our lost items, and we find out interesting facts or news from our friends or books.
And the last two? The ones about continuing a story and returning to a place you know?
We say go on to mean continue, and we use come back when we return to our starting point.
I am so proud of you, Jack. And I am proud of our listeners for following along with us.
It really helps to see these words in a story rather than just reading a boring list in a book.
That is the secret. You must imagine the situation in your head while you say the words out loud.
I think I will practice by saying them while I move around my house this evening after work.
That is a great idea. I am turning on the TV. I am taking off my shoes. It works!
It makes the language real. It is not just something you study, it is something you actually do.
Exactly. Don't worry if you forget some of them. Just choose one today and try to use it.
Maybe our listeners can start with wake up tomorrow morning. It is the easiest one to remember.
Yes. Just say, I am waking up now as soon as you open your eyes in the morning light.
Anna, do you think phrasal verbs are the most important part of speaking natural English for a beginner?
They are very important because native speakers use them in almost every sentence during a normal day.
If you only use formal verbs, you might sound like a robot or a very old school textbook.
That is true. Using turn-on sounds much more relaxed and natural than saying activate the illumination.
Haha. I don't think anyone says that in real life unless they are in a science fiction movie.
You are right. We want our listeners to feel confident when they talk to real people in the street.
Confidence comes from practice. The more you hear these phrases, the more natural they will feel to you.
I remember when I was a student, I used to write these phrases on small sticky notes around my house.
That is a classic trick. I put a note on my mirror that said, "Put on your smile every morning."
That is so cute, Jack. It is a great way to learn and stay positive at the same time.
We really want to help our community grow, so we have a special challenge for everyone listening today.
Yes. Please look at the comment section below and write one sentence using a phrasal verb from today.
You can tell us what time you get up or what color of shirt you put on this morning.
We promise to read your comments and give you some feedback to help you improve your writing skills.
It is a safe place to practice, so don't be afraid of making a small mistake in your sentence.
Every mistake is a step closer to being a perfect speaker, so just go on and write something.
I am looking forward to seeing if anyone uses Find Out to tell us something interesting they learned.
That would be fun. We love learning from our listeners too because everyone has a different life story.
English is a bridge that connects us all, and phrasal verbs are the colors on that bridge.
Wow, Jack, you are becoming very poetic today. I think the coffee is finally starting to work.
Haha, maybe. I just feel very excited about how much our listeners are improving every single week.
They are doing an amazing job. We get so many messages from people who feel more confident now.
That is the best part of our job. Knowing that we are helping someone open a new door is great.
Well, I think we have covered everything for today's lesson on these essential daily phrasal verbs.
Time really flies when you are having a good conversation with a friend about a great topic.
It really does. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed making it for you.
Remember to keep practicing every day, even if it is just for 5 minutes while you drink tea.
Consistency is the key to success. Don't stop, just keep moving forward on your English journey.
We will be here next week with more tips, stories, and fun ways to improve your English skills.
So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of our future learning adventures.
Thank you so much for joining us today and for being such a wonderful part of our community.
We really appreciate your time and your passion for learning this beautiful and global language.
Have a wonderful day, keep a big smile on your face, and enjoy using your new English phrases.
We are so proud of you all. See you very soon in our next exciting episode of the podcast.
Take care of yourselves and stay curious about all the new things you can find out every day.
I am going to turn off the microphone now so we can go and get some lunch together.
Sounds like a plan. I am looking for a good sandwich shop near the park.
I think I know a place. Let's go.
Perfect. Lead the way.
Hello again. I just realized we forgot to mention one small thing about takeoff.
Oh, what is it? Is there another meaning for that phrasal verb that we should share now?
Yes. We also use take off when an airplane leaves the ground and starts to fly into the sky.
That is a great point. The plane is taking off is a very common sentence at the airport.
I thought it was important to mention because many of our listeners love to travel to new countries.
You are right. Phrasal verbs often have more than one meaning, but don't let that confuse you at all.
Just focus on the most common one first, and the other meanings will come to you naturally over time.
That is very wise advice. One step at a time is the best way to climb any big mountain.
Okay, now we are really going to get that lunch. I am starting to feel quite hungry now.
Me too. I'll turn off the lights in the studio before we leave so we can save some power.
Good idea, Jack. I'll put on my jacket because the wind is starting to blow outside the window.
I'm ready. Let's go and find that sandwich shop you mentioned earlier.
It's just around the corner. I found out about it from a food blog I read last week.
Great! I love trying new places to eat. I hope they have some good vegetarian options for me.
I think they do. The blog said they have the best avocado toast in the entire city center area.
That sounds perfect. My stomach is actually making noises now. Can you hear it?
Haha, yes I can. We should definitely hurry up before you start eating the studio furniture.
Very funny. All right, let's head out. I'll see everyone in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Jack, wait. Do you have the studio keys in your pocket or are they on the desk?
Let me check. I'm looking for them now. Oh, here they are. I almost left them behind.
Phew. That was close. Imagine if we locked ourselves out and couldn't come back in tomorrow morning.
That would be a disaster. I need to be more careful with where I put things when I'm tired.
Don't worry, that's why we work as a team. We always look out for each other, don't we?
We sure do. Teamwork makes the dream work, especially when it comes to making this podcast for everyone.
I couldn't agree more. Okay, keys are safe, lights are off, and jackets are on. We are ready.
Finally! Lunch, here we come.
I'm so excited for that avocado toast now that you mentioned it.
And I'm excited for a big glass of fresh orange juice to go with my sandwich today.
Stop talking about it. You're making me even hungrier than I was 5 minutes ago.
Sorry. I'll be quiet now. Let's just walk quickly to the restaurant.
Deal. See you all later.
Goodbye.
Are we still recording?
Oh, let me check the computer screen. Oops, I forgot to turn off the recording software.
Haha, our listeners are getting a lot of extra behind-the-scenes content today, aren't they?
Well, it just proves that we really do use these phrasal verbs in our real daily conversations.
It really does. Okay, I am reaching for the mouse to stop the recording right now.
Do it! before we say anything else embarrassing that everyone can hear.
3, 2, 1, stopping now.
Catch you later.
Bye.